Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is gonna happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Brett's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
A backbreaker now. He's able to reverse it.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Takedown, and that was an effective attack, guys. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
The wherewithal to counter HBK.
Oh, the DDT delivered.
Now heading outside.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
He wants this fight on the outside. And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Brett. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. The Hitman looking to really get this one going now. He gets back in right before the count.
Oh, not today. Caught by surprise with the DDT.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Side Russian leg sweep. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Brett and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Brett and Shawn have called each other.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Hart absolutely not backing down. Gonna find a way back to the ring immediately. And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
We're going to shut this down.
For the title, new champ. Only a one count before the kick out.
Honestly, at this point in the match, that was still something of a quick kick out.
But look, guys, Michael's about to be stuck in a submission hold here.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Hung out to dry. Disheartening position for HBK.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here. Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Gut punch.
isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs. Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharp.
Figure 4. Leg lock. Tying those legs up like a pretzel. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
And now the Hitman is dissecting the opposition.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Oof.
And something Brett has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
A reversal. Well scouted. Hitman with an opening. DDT. From the middle rope.
Also looks like Shawn's busted open now. He's gonna break his leg. Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that. Brett looking like he wants to see a little more out of his opponent here.
Shawn Michaels trying to fire himself up.
Watch out. All the way down to the floor.
An absolute misfire. You really do hate to see it.
And now it's about trying to continue after such a fatal error. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Champ.
An adrenaline-fueled, defying kick-out if ever there was one.
Shawn Michaels has an incredulous look on his face, guys. If this temper takes over, he might make a mistake. Oh! Pin to decide the championship. Releasing the pin, he's adding insult to injury. Michaels with the awareness. Turned it around.
He's got something coming. Spiked.
He's headed up high. And Brett off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
and now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked
in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Now what a clothesline. And he gets the better of HBK.
The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
And this happened.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Brett look like they're going to relate to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title.
The Hitman looking to inflict even more punishment in unique fashion, like only the excellence of execution can.
Absolute torture.
Call it academic, that's just the way it goes with the excellence of execution.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Hart pausing to soak up the adulation.
Monkey flip!
This could be it. Brett could retain the title here.
Manages to reverse it.
Several reversals neat. The excellence of execution, looking to cinch it in. Can he turn his opponent over? Yes.
Sharpshooter! Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Brett is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.